Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Nail of the Week and this is my New Year's nails. Stay tuned. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone, and welcome back to Nail of the Week. Super excited to share all these designs with you. And yep, these are my New Year's nails. Check these out. Look at how cute. Oh my God, I love them. I have done a matte finish and then went over with glitter and then did go over shiny over the glitter and left the rest matted like that. Oh my God, I love the way it turned out. I wanted to bring that royal purple in since I wanted to do in my Christmas series, the red, the green, the blue, and the purple, all the Christmas colors. And I thought I'll bring it in my New Year's one since I did gold for Christmas Day because gold and silver looks great too. But I have got my little clock here, the half clock, about to strike 12. And then I've got my little champagne glass, and the glass is done all in shiny over the matte look. And then you got the little AB crystals there to look like bubbles. And if you look sideways, you see that glass is raised so that it looks like there's really champagne in there with that purple glitter. And then look at the martini. That's my favorite. Look at the little green for the olive and the olive in the glass. And then I've done silver glitter. That one is raised as well to make it look like the glass is full. And then some more AB crystals around it to look like bubbles. And then I have done on this nail, the 2019. I think you're seeing it backwards. Hopefully you're not. But isn't this just darling and cute? I love the way it turned out. I hope you will give this one a try. And then also I just want to mention real quick, I did open a mukbang last week by accident and closed it again real quick because it wasn't the day. I was supposed to load a different thing on that day. So definitely go in and look because it wouldn't notify you again. Please just scroll down and look for it. It is a egg and sausage mukbang. And I hope you guys get a chance to see that because I always have great things to talk to you about in there. So please go check that out. And I hope each and every one of you have an amazing new year. Let's bring 2019 in correctly. Any of you that's wanting to start the ketogenic way of life, I teach and I've been ketogenic for almost 4 years. If you need any help, my videos are very informational and I also do lives on Thursdays. But if you need even more help, I have my email linked in every one of my boxes. Go down there and send me an email and I'll be more than happy to get you started. It's not that hard and it's amazing what it'll do for you. Let's make 2019 a healthy new year for you guys and let's make America great again. I love you all very much. Have a safe, happy, and healthy new year, and let's get started on this cute, adorable set of New Year's nails. Love you guys, and God bless. Hey everyone, so here's what I chose to go with for my New Year's nails. If you'd like to see how I did this one, just keep watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nail of the Week. These nails here are my New Year's nails. Now when I did that Christmas series, I had mentioned I wanted to do all the royal colors, which is red, blue, green, and purple. But I did decide to pull the purple out and do gold on Christmas Day since gold and silver are very Christmassy too. Well, in this one here, since it will still be in the month of December when you guys get this on New Year's Eve, I'm going to incorporate the royal purple, but only do it with the glitter. Since you know all the ones I did for the Christmas series was also done with the micro glitters. So I'm going to continue that out and do it with the micro glitter, the purple. And then the rest will just be a design here. I will show you what I'm using. I have got my nails done in black and 2 silver nails with 1 open void nail there. I'll show you. I'm just using Wet&Wild for the black ones called Black Cream. I love this, cheap and one of the best blacks along with the white. I really love it. You can't go wrong how cheap it is. And then this Essie's here is what I got on the accent nails, and it's called No Place Like Chrome. Beautiful, beautiful silver. I love it. And then for the glitter, of course, I'm going to go back to the micro glitter. This one here is from the dollar store. Like I told you in my gold video when I did the gold nails, this was done also with the micro glitter from the dollar store. It's not as micro as the ones I got from Joann's. I still love it, but I do prefer the other glitter. It's just that I didn't have the right purple. I needed this bluish purple for this design. So this is gonna go on the black nails. But before I start the nails, I'm going to do those nails. I've already topped Seche Vite off and dried them all up so they're smooth. I'm going to use a matte top coat in this design. This is the one here. It is Revlon and it's just called Matte Top Coat. That's all it's called. I'm going to make a matte and you'll understand why, because when I do the glitter part, I'm going to leave that shiny and I will go over that so it's not rough. I will just use a small brush in my Seche Vite Dry Fast Top Coat. I will use that to make that part shiny, and there's another part that I'm doing in this design. I possibly will be using some of these Swarovski crystals, the very tiny AB there. They are 5SS. I'll be using that through the design, and then I'll be working with Robin Moses's brush. Right here, it is called the Wand. I love her brush. Right now it's dirty. I gotta clean it. She says to leave them dirty in between jobs. This one is robinmosesnailart.com is how you order these. Absolutely wonderful brushes. So I'll clean that up. I'm gonna be using that one. And then I will be using a little bit of the glue so that I can put on, this is just super glue, so I can put on the rhinestones. And then, like I said, this will be a design done matted, except for the parts that are glitter. I'm going to sparkle that up. And then, of course, the 2 silver nails are going to stay shiny. So I am going to get started on this design, and I will return to show you what I am doing. Okay, so you see I have matted them, and I have added purple striping. Really wanted this to be blingy since it's the new year, and I wanted to incorporate that royal purple. So I'm going to do the finger right here. I'm leaving this one open because I'm doing something on that nail, just like I'm doing something on this nail. That's why I left them alone. So here's my palette here. You see I got the glitter right there with top coat in it. I'm going to add just a little bit more top coat to it because it started to dry out a little bit. Just add a little bit of top coat, and then I'm going to just mix it and get it kind of ready again to use it. I only need to do one finger, so that'll be enough. I will draw in here for you. I'm going to dip with Robin Moses's brush and come to an angle here and just do like candy cane striping. I'm just going to go across the nail, and where I have the glitter, obviously it's going to dry and it's going to be like more of a matte when it dries. So I'm going to go over it with my Seche Vite with this small brush here and make it shiny in that one spot. That's why I wanted to matte this. So we'll do another stripe right here. Oh, that was a little bit of paint. Too much paint. Just do another stripe right here. And it is going to be a little bumpy where the glitter is, and that's okay. I want it to be raised. I want it to look like a 3D. That's why I am doing this one more like this look. I want it to be raised. So that is fine. If you don't like that feeling, then that wouldn't be a look for you to do then if you don't like something to feel bumpy on your nails. But like I wear crystals and all that, I don't mind. I do want this to look 3D like. So we're just going to fill in one more stripe here, like that. I'm going to wipe my brush off and pull away here. But there you go. That's what I've got going. And then this nail and this black one is going to be a design I'm doing, and then I will be doing something on the silver nails too. So I'm going to let these dry up, and I will return. All right. So now I'm going to work on the silver nails. I'm going to write 2019 on this silver one, and this one is the clock, half of a clock there. So let me show you. I've got some black acrylic paint. I'm going to draw in here. I'm going to start by doing the lettering, and hopefully I can stay in frame for you guys doing this. It's really hard on camera, but I thought you guys are going to want to see this too. So hopefully I can stay on and show you guys this. So I'm just going to start right here, and I'm going to come up around and start my 2 and just come down like that, and then do the line. Get the basic outline done, and then you can fill in and clean up and do all of that afterwards. Okay. Now I kind of want these to go kind of, you know, zigzag like, so not to be lined up perfectly. So I'm going to take my 0 now and do this higher up. You could line them up perfectly if you want to. I want it to be a little bit different, a little bit more fun. And I will be cleaning up all these lines afterwards. But we got 20, and then we need a 1. I'm going to bring this one down like that. Hopefully you are seeing all of this. bring the little line down so we know it's a 1, and that line across like that. Perfect. And then I want to do the 9. All right. And we're going to do the 9. Let's see. Let's bring it around this way. So get my circle going. Bring this line down like that. And then just fill it in. And I'll work on that and fill it all in. But there's my 2019. Okay. And I'll do more in there to make it look fancy. I'll show you guys. And then this one here, I'm going to turn my finger. Now this one you have to be very delicate when you do this because now this number is going to be very, very tiny. So I'm going to come in and just draw a little line down and put a 2 here next to it so it looks like the clock. And this is 12. Very tiny. Very hard to see that, but it is. I'm actually going to redo that. Well, that's what I like about acrylic paint. You can wipe it off and do it again. So I'm going to go in again. I'm going to do the 2 first. So I got room for the 1. There we go. Can you see that in there? There's the 2. And then put the 1 right next to it, like that. And then I'm going to put a dot right here, and I'm going to put a line up as if it's almost 12 o'clock. So we're going to do the dots here, like on a clock when you got the dots, like that. Oops, the bottom one didn't look right. Let me just wipe that off really quick before it dries. Okay, do one more little dot in there. Really light touch when you're doing this. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the longer hand going like this and make it a little arrow and put the other one almost, right, put it almost to the 12 or like on the 12 because it's getting ready to strike midnight. And this one, of course, is smaller. So you want to have that a shorter one. And then fill your triangle in a little bit more. As you see, I did that. And then we'll fix this one a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect because this is a very small little clock I'm working with here. But there you go. There gives you the basic, outline or whatever of it so that you can see that it is a clock. And there's your 12. And I will go over and clean it up. And I'm going to put some crystals in there too. But yeah, you got the 2 right there, the 1, 12. So, all right, so now we're just going to let this stuff dry up. Then I'm going to add a little bit more to it, and we're going to work on the black nails then. All right, I'm back, and I did redo the 2019. I just thought that 1 didn't look right, and then the 9 wasn't looking right. So I did fix that up better, and I did clean up the clock more, just kind of made it a little darker. You can see that 12 a lot better now if I turn my finger. So, and then you see my little martini glass. I did a martini, and I'm going to do a champagne glass on this one. I'll have a little rhinestone there to look like the little olive, and I'll be filling it with glitter in the glass. So let me show you the champagne glass now. So I'm going to get a very tiny little bit of white acrylic paint that I have watered down here, as you see. And I literally am getting the tiniest amount on the end of this brush and even kind of wiping a little bit off so it's not so, so bad there. All right, there's a little spot there, so I'm going to actually start it right there where that is. And I'm just going to bring it down and bring this side down, and we're going to meet in a circle here like that. And then I'm going to bring the very light touch to bring the glass line down. You only need just a line going down for this one. And then we're going to make a little oval here on the bottom. Oval shape. And same thing on this side. Making that meet there. And then just to kind of give it a little bit of highlights, wipe off most of your paint, and then just on the one side here, just kind of pull some lines through. It just gives it that highlight. And then we're going to go across the top here to close off the champagne glass, like that. Isn't that cute? And then of course I'm going to give it like a bubble look, like bubbles are coming out and all of that. But isn't that just darling? So now let me get going on the glitters on that, and I will return to show you that step. Okay, so I have the purple in the champagne glass, and I will clean around those lines and everything. I am going to put a clear coat over that so it kind of bubbles the glass. That's what I'm going to do it. But this one here, the martini, I'm going to use silver because obviously martinis are kind of a clear color. But I'm going to use silver since I'm working with silver. So I did pull out my micro glitter silver and put a little clear into it. And we're going to just put a little bit in our glass here. Remember, never fill your drinks all the way up. Just has to be just part way up and just work. You know, these glass are very tiny, and that's why, you know, it's hard to fill these or whatever when you're doing the glitter. But, oh, I should have got close for you guys. Dang it. But there you go. Isn't that cute? And then, like I said, I am going to clear coat that whole thing right there. So it's like a bubble like, so it's like a glass. But so you got that and you got the champagne one. Isn't that cute? Okay, let me let these dry up and I will return with the next. Okay, I've got one done so far. I did make it look, if you see to the side, it's more bubbled. That's what I did. I want this to look more, see, like the glass. And then I did go around with some clear dots to make it look like the bubbles. And then what you want to do is you want to tip your finger upside down so that the, you know, the gravity will tend to go down then. So you'll keep that nice bubble on that glass then. So that's what I'm doing there. And you see it's got that nice bubble there. I love it. So let me show you on the other finger how I'm doing that. Let me just make sure this one is okay here because it's still wet, so you have to be careful. So I've got a little bit of the top coat out right here, the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. I'm going to get a nice little, you know, big amount here on the end of this brush that I'm using, like that. And I'm going to put that inside of this glass. So you just want to put it in and go to the corners. Now you could also do this with gel. I don't have gel right now, and you know, nuke it in one of your lamps. You could do that too, but I don't have any right now. I do have some coming though, but right now I'm just gonna work with it. This is a way to show you guys that you don't have to work with gels. You can use polish. That also will work too, especially this Seche Vite one because it's so, you know, thick or whatever. I love it. So you see there's the bubble there. And then I'm going to dip back in and just around, I'm gonna put a couple dots. Since I've used a matte finish, I can actually dot now and make like the bubbles of the champagne or the, you know, just to make it look festive. Just put a couple dots like that. That's what makes it look like, you know, it's bubbling or whatever. So I'm gonna turn this one over now and let it dry, but I will return to show you all the very next step. Okay, now I have clear coated the glitter nails. I only went the clear over the stripes. I've got every one done. See, isn't that beautiful? And then it stands out and it looks like it's wrapped in like garland. It's just so beautiful with that little bit of a lift to it. And I like that. So let me dry, and I did leave one open to show you. I poured a little bit out onto my palette here. I'll get a little bit more of the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat. And I'm just gonna use the small brush again and just go across each stripe. That's all you got to do is just go right over the stripes. Okay? And it's going to already have that bubble effect since the glitter was thicker. So that's perfect. So this here, all you're doing is just making it shiny by going across it. And it's okay if you slip out of the lines a little bit. That's not going to hurt nothing. Just makes it shiny right there. It actually looks really good. So, and then just go over it like so. And get it nice and shiny, and that is that. So now I still want to put some crystals in and stuff, so I'm going to get a couple of those done, and I will return again to show you. And then I'm going to top coat these two with Seche Vite, the shiny, on the two silver ones. Alrighty, I am all done, and look at these adorable nails. Oh my God, I love the matte finish with that shiny blingy purple micro glitter. And then look at the martini glass with the green olive inside the glass and on the toothpick. And then of course the AB crystals around to look like the bubbles, and then my champagne glass as well. I love how I did the top coat so the glass is raised. And you could just do that with just A top coat. That's what I used. Didn't have to use gel at all. I love this set. Love how it's about to strike 12 o'clock and start a brand new year. And speaking of that, you guys, let's bring this new year in the correct way. Let's everybody have a safe, happy, and healthy new year. I love you all very much. God bless and take care.